Your boy Frank Nitty, you heard me? And I'm rocking with Hidden Treasures 225. You heard me? All the way 8 shit, all the way, you know, like a pool table. Stop playing. Nigga rocking with the best.
We got Frank Nitty in the building.
You hear me? You already know what's up, man. Frank Nitty, Frank Spider Nation. Bang.
Well, what's poppin' with you today, bro?
Shit, coolin', bro. Nothing much, man.
Man, I got you here, bro. We've been chopping it up. You hear me?
Yeah.
Bro, so let's get into the Spider Nation, bro. What your role is in the group?
You hear me? Them my bros, so you have to be a soldier first, you hear me? So, I just play the backfield. You hear me? But all love, they already know that.
So you was a Click Tight boy too?
We started Click Tight. Me, my brother, Dundray, and Kate. I'm saying my brother, Cake and Marlo. Bitch, I'm high as a motherfucker.
Man, you ain't that high, huh?
Bitch, I'm high. But yeah, man, me, Dundray, Marlo, and Kate started that shit.
Y'all started Click Tight.
Yeah, Click Tight, 2005. You heard me?
Hey, I remember, what was the first song? Because I remember In the Mall.
Our first song was that Burn 'Em Out.
You hear me?
Before on the remix with TEC on there that
I do
if you
remember.
don't like me, Burn 'Em Out.
I do remember Burn 'Em Out.
Got a problem, meet me on that Spanish town. You hear me? Spanish town at late. Yeah. Our first song, dog.
So who y'all used to record with a lot? Y'all used to go to Rico a lot?
We used to go to Gus. We had started from Gus. Y'all went to Gus Studio, bottom line. Shit, yeah.
So, moment of silence for my dog Dundray. I love talking about Dundray.
Oh, yeah.
So, can you tell us do you remember your first time meeting Dundray?
Man, Dundray stayed on the lake. You hear me? His mom and his grandma stayed on the lake. So we was rapping way before we even met Dundray. But we never been to a studio or had nobody making our beats. So Cake had met Dundray walking through the apartments and shit. And he see he make beats. So Cake came and got us. So we went over there, met Dundray and shit. And ever since then been locked in. You heard me? R.I.P. bro.
So you remember where you was when you
Shit, yeah, man. We used to be by his shit, or we used to be by our shit on 11th Street. You heard me? All of us stayed on the lake.
So what was the craziest thing y'all did? You remember? Not to, but...
Man, the craziest shit we did, dog. Man, I remember all of us went to the Living, me, Dundray, TEC, Ray, Day, Marlo, K, all of us. So, Dundray was trying to stunt on the Living with his girl. So, man, these dudes didn't say a word to us, dog. So, Dundray built a case on them dudes and talk about, what he said? Y'all won't fight? Man, had us chasing them dudes and everything on the Living, bruh. I say, this nigga's tripping. Yeah, man. But we did a lot of crazy shit, though, dog. And a lot of crazy shit.
So as we know, you heard me, you just came home, right?
Oh, yeah, from doing 11, you heard me, had 11 years. Aggravated, came home strong. You hear me? All I can do.
What's the difference from out here in the jail world?
Fuck, I ain't no guns in jail. You hear me? The difference is if you a man out here, you have to be a man enough. You hear me? Some niggas don't really be what they is, dawg. like, you know, a nigga be a gangster out here and a straight bitch, you know, in jail. You know, that's the difference. You know.
That's crazy, bro. That you say such things.
Hey, that's real shit though. Like you really have to be a stand-up nigga. All that hard shit out here really don't mean nothing till you really go, you know, somewhere where buku niggas who hard too from everywhere, from across the state. You hear me?
Don't nobody know nobody for real.
Yeah, and everybody hard though. So you know, you feel like you hard out here, be hard enough.
You ever had like a funny fight or got into an altercation or something you want to talk about?
Like, oh yeah, with some nigga, man, I forgot. It's been so long when I first went to jail, and the nigga like, man, you know Fat. So, and I'm in Central Book, and I'm like, yeah, man, Fat, my homeboy. Man, you know Barlow? I'm like, yeah, that's my brother. So bam, the nigga stole me. We in Central Book and I'm by my dog Ruger Rail from Badass NT. You hear me? Shout out to my pilot. So bam, that boy stole me. So bam, man, I whooped the fuck out that boy, man. I say, man, dude, tripping. So bam, so you hear me? He probably thought he was gonna whoop me, you know, cause I was small and shit. But you know, shout out the dude too. You know, ain't no beef though. You hear me? But yeah, I'm like, damn, I don't even know this nigga. So I'm like, damn. By my first time being in the gym, like, damn, I really have a name. Like, people really know me. You hear me? But that shit dangerous at the same time, because a nigga will kill you like that, yeah. Real talk.
Ooh, just by association.
Yeah, real rap. And by you having a name, you don't know, you know, like people who beefing with you know, you don't know that shit. Like somebody can know me right now and come over here and, you know, probably harm me, some shit like that, because I don't know him and he know me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
Like, that shit dangerous.
So do you watch it, that make you watch the way you move?
Shit, yeah, boy. Solo, dolo, and gonna hold my own everywhere I go. On 10 toes. You hear me? Real talk.
So you were telling me about how you got the Nitty name.
Oh yeah, when I was in Winsburg, Louisiana, you hear me? Me and my cousin Soft, you hear me, had that weed and shit, you hear me? The whole jailhouse know up north. So bam, nigga like, damn, bro, Lil one be hustling his ass off. You hear me? That's all I do. So nigga like, man, I'ma just call you Nitty. So I think that's a fucking movie from New York, a crime boss or some shit, and you know, dude was a stand-up, nigga was a boss, so, you know, nigga know what it is, man. Out here and in there.
I heard you say a name, I just want you to go in a little detail on, and that's Fat.
Oh, yeah, my dog Fat. Shout out to Fat, man, my fucking brother. Man, I met Fat through Leo. Shout out to Leo, too. You heard me? We had met Leo at the fucking club, some club. I forgot the club when we was a teenager. And Fat was in that bitch, you hear me, swagged out, doing this thing and shit. I think we had got in a fight with some niggas I don't know. And ever since then, you hear me, nigga locked it in with him, man. That nigga been bro ever since. Shit, yeah.
He got, he a whole family man.
Yeah, he on this shit, dog. That's what I love about him. That nigga been like that, though.
Well, how you felt when he first went to college?
I was in jail. I was in jail, and I seen that nigga on TV playing football, and my dog Johnny, shout out to Johnny like, man, that's Fat on TV. So bam, I went to the day room, like, man, look at my dog Fat. Like, shit, man, proud of that dude, bro.
So do you ever had a thought ever to really start back rapping?
I ain't lying. Some days when I be full of that shit, I be like, man, I need to get back in the yo, dog, you know, start writing. And then again, once that high, you know, wear off, I be like, man, I ain't no fucking rapper, but I don't know, bro. It's possible, bro. It's possible, dog. It's possible.
So what you think the world got planned when Maine come home?
Oh, man gonna do it. Shit is gonna be, you know, Maine and T You hear me? Hopefully I get back in that bitch. TEC be telling me like, bitch, you need to start back rapping, him and Ray Vans. But man, hopefully, dog, you already know, man, nigga can't compare nobody, but you know, gonna be double trouble, 007, man, golden gun on these pussies. You hear me? Real talk. One shot, one kill, man. Stop playing.
So we both know TC ended up coming later, right?
Yeah.
So how did y'all end up meeting him or running into him?
Man, through Dundray. I think Dundray uncle was, you know, messing with TC mom and like, you know, from, you know, TC over there on the lake they started doing songs and shit. And I think we had moved to Glen Oaks and stopped coming on the lake. So bam, like, you know, they had made the second pronum out to what we made first when we started Click Tight. So bam, I'm like, damn, that nigga Dundray ain't saying all names, you know, name why he doing a song with dude now. So bam, we had felt played and shit like that, and you know, started to go getters and all that. But that's all first time when we first met TEC. You hear me? Shit, on the lake.
Oh, so that's how y'all started to go getters.
Yeah.
Oh, so now you talking.
Yeah, he said I'm talking.
You opened it up.
Shit.
Cause hey, I knew it was a spin-off, but I just didn't know how.
That's how we started to go getters, cause Dundray wasn't saying our names when, you know, him and TEC started making songs and shit like that. So our people them was like, man, y'all just need to start something else. You hear me? But we got the name Click Tight and shit from Greg. You hear me, on the lake. R.I.P. my dog Greg. You hear me? Ever since then, you know, we been them niggas. You hear me? Started a lot of shit. You hear me? Even though, you know, my dog blew up and, you know, and everybody in the clique had a name. So, you know, yeah.